Let's do this!
Am I supposed to know who that is?
So the question I just asked him is, do you know who this is? And he's like, no. Guess who do you think that is?
I don't know.
He's got a giant clock around his neck, which means he's always on time. He doesn't have gold teeth in this one.
Do you think that's gonna help me?
He likes chicken. Maybe he means it's time for chicken. Could it be Deion Sanders?
Are you telling me the right answer?
No.
I don't know.
I am not telling you the right answer.
I don't know.
It's Flavor Flav. No, still nothing. Flavor. Say it with me. Flavor Flav. Give me one. Give me one flavor.
Flavor.
Nope. I want a Flavor Flav. Flavor Flav.
I'm 12.
Flavor Flav. Give me one. Give me one.
Flavor Flav.
Nope. You would be a terrible hype man. Flavor Flav. Yeah.
We just finished up at the annual school awards, and our kid got one.
He rocked it out. Go Atticus!
Yeah!
Go Atticus!
It was very cool because not only did he get an award from his science teacher, we also had 2 other teachers come up and tell us that our son is great,
And somebody else's parent.
and another teacher said that teachers were fighting over him. So,
Pretty awesome.
but for all of you people who know our child and feel bad about that because of your child, sorry.
This one. Yeah, it was really, really cool. So he didn't know it was coming. All the teachers got to nominate one kid for a year encompassing award.
Year-end award.
Year-end award. And, just a good student, a good person, all that stuff. Those are the things that we try to instill. So it's all of him. It's like 90% him, 10% us. And we have to split.
Oh, we're being generous.
And we have to split that 10%. So it's like
okay.
5% me, 5% you, 90% him. And we just get to take credit for it. That's pretty awesome.
It is pretty awesome.
Yep.
It was very cool.
Yeah. Good job, Addie.
Good job, buddy. We love you.
Love you.
Mwah.
Well, after a couple days, it finally stopped raining. And it's still kind of gloomy. I'm so tired. Like, how does anybody get anything done with this kind of weather? I just want to sleep all day. Like, people in Seattle must be miserable. I don't know how you do it. What's going on? I just figured I'd go out for a walk and stretch my legs, and maybe that would wake me up a little bit. I got some kind of cool news. Atticus was invited to the Honor Society, Junior Honor Society, and he was like, "What are the benefits, Dad?" And I hate to tell him, like, dude, I didn't get any of that stuff. That I was never invited to the Honor Society. I majored in girls and football, so he's better off than me. Because both of those lead to heartbreak and physical injuries. Man, what else is going on? That's it, really. I was talking to my buddy the other day about, he's a pool guy, and he hates it when it rains. He's just like, it's so hard to keep up with everything. You gotta redo all those pools and redo the chemicals, and we don't have a pool anymore, but I wish we did. Sometimes I wish we did. I don't know. That's it. Hey everybody, real quick, just went to GameStop with the kiddo, and let me show you the old games we got, because it's super fun. We got Battlefront, the original Star Wars. We have Battlefront 2, right? We got Rise of the Tomb Raider. The old Tomb Raider games are fun. I haven't played any of the new ones. We got Mortal Kombat 10, and we got Fallout 4, and we got Assassin's Creed 3. Guess how much we paid? Drum roll, how much do we pay?
$6.
$6.14 after tax for all of those.
We had a lot of deals.
That was a good deal. All right.
Talk to you later.
So I'm in my son's room. He's not home from school yet, but I just wanted to gripe real quick first and show some of these awesome things. Look at that. May the force be with you. Got Anthony Daniels up here. Oh, sorry, that was Ashley Eckstein. If you didn't know. I have so much cool Star Wars stuff up here for him because I just think it's awesome. Over here we have Sam Witwer. And over here it says, Kenobi! It's very fun. This is an old Peter Mayhew, which I think is super fun. Yeah, so here's my gripe. Today is the 5th. Today is Revenge of the 5th. May 4th was so much fun. I really had a blast doing it. And just nerding out. And I know, they're like, hey, let's keep this fun stuff going and do Revenge of the 5th. But it's Cinco de Mayo. You can't have Revenge of the 5th and Cinco de Mayo. This is Dominic Pace, who did kind of a small part in the original Mandalorian. We got his autograph. That was the kiddo's first in-person Star Wars autograph. Super fun on that custom card. On the back it has his profile as an actor and stuff like that. This one's really dark, hard to see. But that is Paz something. He's one of the Mandalorians. He was the big guy who was fighting Mando. And it says, Atticus, stay true. This is the way. And the dude who plays in there is a good sized guy and really nice. Like, let Atticus put on that helmet. He, excuse me, he had one of the black, not reciprocating, but like the knife that would do that thing. Really nice. And at the same thing, we had this gentleman right here who played Cad Bane. Is it Dorian? Gosh, I forgot his real name. But he was one of the actors that played Cad Bane. He was, so obviously this is CGI, but he was the person who was playing the character and doing everything. And then they went over his face with CGI, and then somebody else did the voice. So it's like 3 different people. Well, who knows how many people it took to do the CGI, but so 3 different components to make that character. But what a cool character. Cad Bane was awesome. Yeah, so I really feel like Revenge, it should be Revenge of the 6th, so Cinco de Mayo can has its own thing. David, oh, I forgot his name. He was the voice of Red 5. This is really cool. He is actually kind of local to my area, and he was doing a signing. So this one says, we've been redirected to Scriff, or Scariff, I don't know. Rogue One is one of my favorites, and it might be my favorites. So he did the voice. That's not his face. So I thought that was kind of interesting. But this one's cool. It says, look at the size of this thing. And it says Atticus, and it says Red 2 standing by. And then David, is it Atkins? He was the voice of Reg Antilles. David, I forgot. But anyway, that was my Star Wars rant for the day. So, May the 5th, 6th, I don't know what it is. Happy Cinco de Mayo, Star Wars Day every day. Talk to you guys later. Bye. Another random thought. What is the best concert you've ever been to? And what is the worst concert or the most disappointing concert you've ever been to? I was just listening to Ani DeFranco, which she's good if you like that kind of music. And I've seen her in concert, and that was pretty fun. I think I was probably one of the only guys there, though. It's kind of weird, but it's fine. But the best concert I've ever been to, and I've seen some good ones, like the Stones were really good. But the best concert I ever went to was Aerosmith. Gosh, when was it? It would have been early 2000s. I think it was the Just Press Play tour or something like that. Just push play. But I went with my mom, and Dallas has an outside like amphitheater, and the cheap seats, there were no cheap seats for Aerosmith, but we were out in the lawn, and they had a small stage set up in the lawn too. So they're on the big stage up at the front, and then halfway through the concert, they jumped off the stage, and they were still playing while walking down the aisle, and then they went and played a few songs for the poor people in the grass. That was kind of cool. That was a lot of fun. I went with my mom, and she was so much fun. We always had fun together. I miss her a lot. She's a hell of a lady. The most disappointing concert I ever went to, I know this is going to shock a lot of you, but it was Dave Matthews Band. And it was the year where he won like Entertainer of the Year or Live Concert of the Year or something like that. Some big award. And he was playing at the exact same venue, actually. And I went with some buddies, and I remember it was like $55-$60, something like that, to sit on the lawn. And he clearly did not want to be there. There was like almost no talking between songs, and like the audio was all messed up, so the music sounded terrible, and I don't know. It's just kind of a miserable time. So I left, I was kind of excited because I like Dave Matthews Band, and I left super disappointed. One, it was expensive, and I was just like, this sucks. What a terrible venue, or a terrible concert. I don't know. I've seen a lot of bands. I used to go to a lot of concerts. It was fun. Don't go too many these days, but I figure when Atticus gets a little bit older, we'll probably start doing some concerts together, because he really likes music and shows and stuff like that, and I figured that's going to be something right up his alley. I don't know. Random thought.
Question of the day. Could any animal on planet Earth be from another dimension, or another earthly being, another earthly population, not of this earthly possession? I think octopuses are too weird. Octopi are too weird to be from this. I think they came on a giant asteroid from another dimension through a wormhole.
If you say that about octopi, how do you feel about squids, like the colossus?
Oh yeah,
and
no.
stuff?
All of those extra-legged creatures.
So spiders and all insects too?
Spiders are horrible.
So all insects as well?
I don't know about insects. Like the octopus, they're stupid smart. They're so unlike anything else.
You said that octopi are stupid smart, which is true.
Yeah.
But then what about crows and elephants that are stupid smart?
No, it's cool.
Because they're mammals?
Well, crow is not a mammal.
Well, it's a bird.
It's a bird.
More processors, more processors.
Processors are not processing. What? Ouch.
Sorry.
What could?
I didn't think that would hurt. I'm sorry.
I think those are the two.
Squidding.
Squidding. It's weird. Like, is there another creature that inks like that? And they can change colors. And they're just weird. They're weird animals. And we sometimes eat them. And I think that is also
and
weird.
I've personally eaten.
Yeah. Have you seen videos of like octopus like crawling out on land to get to different ponds and stuff?
Yep.
Like they're not even breathing. It's weird. Super bizarre. But the mud skipper fish will do that too.
It's a creepy fish.
It's a creepy fish. Not as creepy as the octopus.
True.
All right, that's my thought of the day.
Squids are terrifying.
Squids are terrifying. Colossally terrifying. See what I did there?
Yeah.
See what I did there?
Yeah.
Dad joke. Boom shaka.
Hey, good morning. Just getting ready for my day. I had a thought this morning, and do my shower, grabbing my coffee, and I thought, man, my buddy BC over at BC Sports Cards did something really cool the other day. He sent a text to me and a few other people I know for sure, just shouting out a channel who was getting close to a sub goal. And I'm not going to mention them because I know he didn't do it like publicly, because he wasn't, it wasn't like, hey, look at me, let's get this person up. And not that I think that when I see that, I don't think that. But he was like, hey, this person is really close to hitting a sub goal. I just happened to notice it. If you guys haven't run across them, hey, why don't you throw them a sub? This is why I like this person. And what occurred to me was, good morning. How awesome is that? He didn't do a post, and I'm guilty. I do the posts all the time. Just celebrating and bringing attention to stuff. And I thought, what a cool community this is. And, just that he would do it and, not even tell that person that he's trying to promote them and get them to that whatever milestone that is. And I will say that, for sure, that milestone was reached because BC made those connections. Yeah, he's a good dude. Hey, since I'm in here, let me show you something. This is a little display I put together of my wedding day with my wife. And there I am when I had a little bit more hair, and my beard wasn't as gray, and my family, and here's my little guy when he was still little. Just kind of fun stuff. Things I don't show y'all all the time. But here's what I would kind of want to show you that is kind of nerdy, is I made this. And it says, Leslie and Justin, I love you, I know. The force is strong with this one. I actually made that. Isn't that nerdy? Luke and Leia both with their phasers. Their phasers. This is really cool. This is our wedding invitations. And these are actually pillowcases that my mother made right when she passed away. So I miss her. She was a great lady, but Leslie had this framed for me, and I love it. So I thought that made it kind of a cool little display. Kind of a big display, but kind of rad. Do you have Yodas in your bedroom too? Or is it just me? Maybe it's just me. Weirdo.
Happy Mother's Day!
All right, so I'm in California. It's been a long day of sitting on the tarmac at DFW for over an hour before we even took off. And then, I don't know, just finally got back to the hotel after a very long day. I've been here, and then I had to go grab dinner with some colleagues and our client. And then I just walked in, and then the TV, which wasn't on when I left, is now on. It's hard to see, but it says, Welcome, Justin. Who turned on my TV? Is it a ghost? Who knows? Also, rental cars, I just don't fit in them. Super uncomfortable. Airplane chairs, super uncomfortable. It's just... traveling for work's no fun. But I've definitely seen worse sunsets. I'm on the wrong side of the building. You should be able to see the Angels. The Angels are right across that highway, but it's right there. You can't see the stadium. That's a bummer.
Conference rooms to hotel rooms. That is the life. Kind of cool though. Kind of cool. The weather's not bad. Had a nice dinner last night, but could sure use some coffee.
All right, so finally back to Dallas after a long day of traveling. Now I have an hour and 20 minutes of rush hour traffic. DFW airport is just too big. That's all there is to it. It took me 45 minutes just to get to my car. From the time I touched down, it took me 45 minutes to get to my car. And then people don't read signs on the exits, certain exits. You have to pay certain ways, and people don't read. Why? Why have we forgotten how to read? My rant of the day is I had to sit next to the bathroom, which is really, really grosses me out. I just get so ooged out about it. First thing I'm gonna do when I get home is take a shower. I'm not even gonna hug my kid. I feel so gross. Yes, but my issue is we're boarding. There's people still coming onto the plane, putting their bags on, and there's a line to get into the bathroom. I'm like, people, we were just in an airport that has huge bathrooms. Why are you immediately going to the small bathroom? Did it sneak up on you? Like, did you not know that you needed to go to the bathroom when you started the boarding process? They give you a heads up, like, hey, we're going to start boarding in 20 minutes. It says it on your ticket. Like, just go before. It's gross. It's gross. Oh. All right.
Hey everybody. So today is Atticus's birthday. It's a big birthday. Very excited. It's a Friday, and it's actually the last day of school as well. So even though I took today off of work, I woke up extra early, and I am on my way to a special bakery that is a couple towns over to get these brisket kolaches. Now, if you can imagine, they're huge, first of all, and they have just a puffy, bready outside with yummy beef brisket stuffed on the inside, and a little bit of cheese, and it's delicious. That is the only way to describe it, is delicious. Good enough where, like, for his birthday every year, it seems like that's what he wants. So it takes me a good, I don't know, 40 minutes or so to drive there. But it's his birthday, man. You got to do it, right? So on my way to get some brisket, and it's awesome. Happy birthday, buddy. Yay, and last day of school, so jackpot. Hey everybody, I hope you're having a good day. Random thoughts. I'm on my way. It's Sunday morning. I'm on my way to Sam's to stock up on the important things like frozen pizza and chicken. It's Memorial Day weekend, and I wanted to fire up the grill, and I just need some stuff to do it. You know what I mean? Here's my random thought of the day. If you had stupid money, like more money than you could spend, what is one super frivolous thing that you would do that wouldn't make sense to anybody else? I'll let you know what mine is, because I've said it forever. Growing up, enjoying basketball and watching the guys like on the court with like an assistant stretching them out. Granted, they're all like giants, right? Like watching Dirk, he's the giant. You have like guys helping him stretch out his legs and his back and get him all loose. I would have one of those people come to my house every morning and just get my body right. God bless, my back is killing me. My shoulder feels like I ripped something in it. It hurts to bend over. Like, I don't know what's going on. Like, to the age where I can hurt myself sleeping. It's not good, because I didn't do anything to my back or my shoulder. But my shoulder's been killing me for like 3 weeks. I feel like I have a rotator cuff tear, and I didn't do anything. I really feel like I hurt myself sleeping. Have you ever hurt yourself sneezing? That's embarrassing. I've done that before, where you hurt for like a whole week because you sneeze so hard, or you throw out your back because you sneeze really hard. Who was it? Was it Carlos Zambrano that did that when he was playing for the Cubs? He sneezed so hard in the dugout that he ended up on the IL. I think it was Zambrano. Pretty embarrassing, because he's got somebody to stretch him out, right? So that's why it's embarrassing. Everyday schlubs like me, not embarrassing at all. Just sad. Talk to you later. Bye. All right, so I just finished loading up the back of the car with all sorts of stuff from Sam's. A few things. One, it's okay, humans, to say thank you, and also to say excuse me. I got a red bump from my hat. First thing I got in, the lady was having a hard time getting her carts out. You know how they get stuck together? And I helped her get it unstuck. She just walked away. I was like, oh, this is how this is going to go. And you're already going to get people who like don't get out of your way and take up the whole aisle. It's okay to say excuse me. It's also okay to let people go in front of you. Okay, anyway, I'm off that soapbox. So load everything. Sam's doesn't give you bags or anything. You can get the cardboard boxes that you can throw stuff in. But my wife has a giant collection of reusable bags. So
I just threw a bunch in back there. So I'm in the parking lot, putting everything in bags to get it into the back. And I noticed one of the bags had a 2023 World Series champion Texas Rangers hat in it, and I'm like, wait a second, that hat is in my card room. What's going on here? And I'm like, oh, this is the first hat she bought that was too small because she didn't realize I have a huge head, and she didn't take it back. And I'm wondering how many. My wife loves shopping, so I know, shocker, somebody's wife loves shopping, but only like fun stuff. She doesn't like grocery shopping, but she's real bad about just buying everything and then saying, oh, I'll just take it back, and then never taking it back. So yeah, that's a point of frustration. So now I have 2 World Series hats. I just spat, I apologize. 2 World Series hats. One that I'm now going to, the one in my card room, I'm now going to wear it. I wasn't going to wear it because I thought, man, this is too cool. Now I have one that doesn't fit, and I can just use it more as a display piece. So, you know, she was supposed to take it back because they're expensive. And she didn't. Just another. You'd think I would learn my lesson by now. But anyway, that's it. Thought of the day. Talk to you later. Bye. Oh, another thing. I looked at the steak prices because I thought maybe I'd pick up some steaks and grill them for Memorial Day. And holy crap, they've gotten expensive. Yeah. I know. I'm watching Yellowstone right now. I just finished season 2, and I'm pretty sure that they need to stay away from alfalfa or whatever it is killing those cows, and the cow prices, the beef prices, just nuts. If we could talk to the Montana ranchers and see if we could maybe do something. Maybe can we make more cow babies? I don't know. All right, I know you're like, Justin, just don't eat beef. I like beef jerky. I like steaks. I didn't check out hamburger meat when I was there. Hopefully it's not crazy. But yeah, something's got to give. Thankfully, hot dogs are still cheap.
No one's really going to be free until nerd persecution ends.